Hello there everybody, good day to you guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. We're gonna change pace a little bit. I've been beating this Buick to death in the last few videos, and I'm still looking for an overheat on the thing. Drove it around this morning with no exhaust attached to it, thinking maybe there was a restriction in the muffler. I got nothing. It's just still running hot. So I had to walk away because I've been working on that car for about 4 days and it's cost me like negative money. So I need to do something else, which brings us over here to this fine piece of automotive engineering right here. This is a 2015 Chevrolet Trax. It's powered by a 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. And what do you know it? The bane of my existence returns, just with a different name and a different badge. Because this one, similar to that one, customer states it's got a coolant leak. So fingers crossed, maybe this one won't destroy me as bad as that one is over there. And I'm still waiting on you guys' comments to tell me what's wrong with it, because I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and just start another cooling system diagnosis during the middle of our 120-degree Florida day at approximately, thought I saw 68. Looks like we have change oil. How about, it's not gonna give me the mileage. Come on, let's shut it off. 68, 466. All right, we got it. Turn that down before we get copywritten. Starting the engine. 68, 466 miles on the odometer. Ooh, I felt a little bit of a shudder right there. Yeah, it's definitely up for oil change, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and swing this unit on into the shop. I'm gonna put it on the stall, set it up in the rack, pop an easy hood. We're gonna look at the cooling system, see if it's leaking, see if it's low, and then kind of go from there. So stay tuned. This is gonna be a fantastic YouTube automotive repair video. By the way, as we back up, you'll notice over to your left, my right, I have my wife unit's Chevrolet Tahoe hanging out under the awning. The engine repairs are completed. I had to send the ECM out to Texas to have a tune file installed on it, and it is en route right now back to the shop. So I expect to see that ECM here today, and if it gets here today, then I'm gonna fire up the Tahoe and drive that thing home, because I miss driving the hoe. And I know you guys were wondering about that, you've been asking about it. It's just waiting on the mailman to bring me the mail. That way I can drive the truck again. The reason we had to have a tune installed is I did an AFM/DOD delete, and we replaced the camshaft with a really cool sounding, better, more awesomer camshaft. And that camshaft required a tune file in order for it to run properly. So I don't have a tune file here, so I had to send the thing off to Texas, and the guys who do the tuning did the tuning. So anyways, there's our 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. There's our coolant surge bottle. Yeah, let me put this thing in service mode. Click that in there, there we go. Leaking coolant, huh? Well, it has coolant in it. Yeah. Let's throw the pressure tester on it and see what the deal is. Okay, cooling system master pressure tester device. What we're gonna do here is pressurize the radiator, the hoses, cylinder head, the whole works. And if there is a leak, it should be presenting itself. That cap looks good. Okay. Alrighty, so we need an adapter that will seal down in here in this sealing surface. See, there's a vent right there. So if we just cap off the top as we pressurize this, all the air is gonna go through the little vent hole and it will not pressurize. So we need to have an O-ringed extension to seal off against that inside diameter. I believe that this color adapter is the correct one. We're gonna screw that guy on, click that guy on like so, and then we're gonna pump it up. It's like a bicycle pump for your antifreeze. More steam! Uh-oh. Pressure is falling. Pressure has stopped falling. Okay. Well, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Would you look at that right there? I have some some liquid coming out right here at the thermostat housing. Kind of right there where that hose seems to go on. I wonder if this is cracking inside. That hose right there looks super swollen too. You see how it's a little bit neck down right here where the clamp is, but then it gets really fat right there. That's the swollen hose. This plastic business here, I think that's the thermostat housing. And that's all that I'm really seeing. These surge tank bottles, those were notorious leakers too. They like to leak where the two halves are plastic welded together. They develop cracks in them. Very common on those. Let's see. The water pump area looks okay-ish. I don't see any wet spots around there. I think that's all we really need to go with. We do have a dirty air filter in here, so look at that. This is restricting your engine's air intake capacity, which results in lower performance, lower fuel economy, lower throttle response, and a lower overall driver experience because your filter is dirty. It's dirty. I'm gonna recommend replace that filter right there. So I think what we're gonna need to do here is change out some coolant, put a thermostat on it, and at least that one hose right there, that little guy. Where's that thing running off to? That goes down to, looks like a turbocharger hose. It's got a part number on it. How about 5559689 or 8? 5559689 That's the part number for that little hose right there. 8675309. I couldn't help it. Sorry, had to do it. Let's test this battery too while we're over here doing inspections. Let's begin shutting down this vehicle. Here we go. So we need an oil change. We need an air filter. We need a thermostat housing and that little hose business. And we need a battery tester. Oh good, I think we're doing something easy that does not involve me figuring out why a Buick's overheating. Hey, yay. Troy's here. Everybody say hi, Troy. What's up, man?
I'm all style, man.
What you doing, brother?
How have you been?
Pretty good, pretty good. Working on cars and stuff. What are you up to?
Cars and stuff.
Cars and stuff, yeah. Hang on, guys. Let me hang out with my boy for a minute. You guys wait over here and look at that car or something. Told you I was getting a new shop. It's shinier than the other one.
Dude, this is huge.
Not really. It's actually smaller than the other store is.
Yeah?
Square footage wise, it's smaller, but it's set up better. Shop space is smaller, but office space is bigger. Break room upstairs, that's not smaller.
You have a break room now?
Yeah. I told you. I told you this is what I was gonna do next month, and then you quit. Like, I told you. All right, intermission over. Troy has left the premises. He came by for borrow a tool real quick. He's doing a job. And while we were chit-chatting, Lauren made the estimate for this guy's car and called him up. And he said, yeah, sounds good. Go ahead and fix all that stuff, Ray. So we're gonna do an oil change on it, which that's not gonna make the video. We're gonna change that air filter over there. I'm gonna get rid of this coolant slash degas slash surge tank bottle. We're gonna change that. We're gonna change that hose down there along with that thermostat housing fitting bit of business. So we'll get all my accessories disconnected. I'm gonna fetch the coolant recovery machine. We're gonna suction out whatever's left in here to mitigate the mess. And then we'll start tearing that water outlet business off the side of the cylinder head. And my head is still super duper stuck on that Buick outside. It just ran out of gas. It's been sitting here idling, and I've been driving it around so much that I ran out the remainder of the fuel, so I had to go down to the gas station again and get some more gas. I was gonna drive it down there, but I didn't feel good about that, which I'm glad I didn't. I know I said earlier I was gonna drive it, but nah, no driving. There we go. I need some hose. Power supply on. There we go. Begin servicing. Begin suctioning. I'm gonna pull out all the old coolant as much as possible. Yeah, see, I'm being environmentally friendly. I'm recycling the old coolant instead of just dumping it in the waste oil container and letting them recycle it. It's a green auto repair shop. So while that machine is sucking down, we've got to pull off this big piece of plastic here. The 2 bolts for that degas bottle are underneath it here, and I don't want to just peel this up to try to gain access to them. So we're just going to pull out all these little push pin tab locking devices right here. It's a 2-stage type of deal. See that? Yeah, stage 1 is get under that little lip, pop this up, and then stage 2 is get under that little lip and pop this up. There we go. Put that back in so we don't get the pieces separated and lost, and then we repeat. Or you can grab them with some pliers and break them and tear them out and ruin them, and then you can never put them back again. That way also works. A flathead screwdriver can also achieve the same result if you don't happen to have a fancy trim tool remover device such as this. There we go. Oh, one more. You got me. I lost it. No! Gravitas. Got it. You and you go there. That goes there. This comes up here. There's my bolts. Good deal. Okay, I don't think we can suction anymore. Shut this thing down. Break our vacuum. Hang it up. Push it away. Good to go. This coolant bottle here, we'll start with the hoses that are attached to it. Pull these guys back. There we go. And then one right down below it. Very nice. And of course, 2 10 millis. Stay. There's our bottle. Now the rest of this should be some nice smooth sailing until it's time to get to the bolts. Now this right here, this is our failure point. So I'm wondering what the deal is. Ah, found it. The deal is deteriorating Plastex. See that? That's not good. The plastic's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be mushy. See this? This is failed Plastex. Not great. I'm still changing this hose though. You gotta get the upsell in, guys. You gotta get in the upsell. It's just how it is. It's not really an upsell. I call it a comprehensive repair. A little bit more than just the bare minimum. And the bare minimum is fine if that's your deal, but I'd rather do a better job. Okay, so now we need to start digging out some actual car parts. So this boost pipe might be in the way. This here's our coolant outlet mechanism little device right there. It's bolted to the block with 1, 2, or 3 fasteners. Here, I'll show you. I got a new one right here. Look, there is our replacement. This little guy. See, it looks like 3 fasteners. They're E-Torx in variety. There's a coolant temp sensor in there, bypass for a heater hose, surge tank outlet thing at the top, and then coolant for the turbo, and of course your upper radiator hose. All right, let's dig that thing out of the hole next. So for starters, we need to retain the use of this hose right here. So I'm thinking it's not going to come out. Right? But it needs to come out because I need the plastic piece. There we go. Now it's out. Oh goody. So let's take that little guy off. That is a connector for an O2 sensor. It's starting to become broken. Okay. Well, I got it off, but not in the way that I wanted. I wanted that little clip to come with it. That's fine. There's a temp sensor connector down here. Pull that guy back. Good. Ah, there's another sneaky hose that way at the bottom of it. I'm gonna pull this boost pipe off. It's in the way. A little screwdriver on the worm drive gear clamp right over there. You can't see because there's some stuff in the way. I moved it for a minute and you still can't see. That's just the way. That's our charge air cooler hose from the CAC pipe. Gravity. There. Yeah, that little guy. Look at that little guy. It was hiding. That's the other heater core hose, I believe. Ah. There we go. I see some liquid in there. This hose is still full of coolant. Reach around it here on the back side. Minor spillages. I'm gonna need the suction tool. Put that right there, bear with me. Machine on again, entering suction mode.
Zone.
Let's clean up the mess. A little bit inside of that housing. If it doesn't all leak out by the time I get my hose in there. Yeah, it's still going. There. Okay, that's all the coolant I think we're gonna get. So let's attack this next hose clamp right here. That's the big one on the upper radiator hose. It would not be wise to attempt to remove these after unbolting the housing. Did I say it would not be unwise? It would not be wise. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if this is also brittle. Yes, it's extremely brittle. It's not good. Good old plastic engines, gotta love it. All right, totally in the home stretch now. I'm gonna go in there with an E-Torx socket. It's like a star socket, but inverted. So there's 3 of these guys. Take those 3 fasteners off, and then this unit will separate from the cylinder head. second bolt. And that third one, can't see it, but I can feel it. Da, 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 da. So much for that mess I didn't want to make. There we go. Back to suctioning. Get in there. There. I've arrested the mess. All right, I think we're done suctioning now. Power that thing off. There's no more antifreeze left to leak. So let's go ahead and dig out this water outlet. It's not the thermostat housing, it's just the outlet. Thermostat's on the other side, I believe. Now we're gonna start these bolts first by hand. Always first by hand. Unless you guys see me do it without starting them by hand. Like on occasion you will see me start a fastener on this channel with a power tool. That situation is a do as I say, not as I do type of thing. Like it's okay if I do it, but it's not okay if I tell you to do it. Does that make sense? Good. Click. Click. Last one. And clickage. Give it back to me. There we go. So now, I'll reach down here and grab this hose. Slide that guy onto its new home right there. Hose clamp pliers. Uh-oh. Angle on my dangle ain't right. Come on. Come on. Come here. It is my will. I command you. There it is. Too far, too far. Beautiful. Do you see? I see. Do you see what I see? Now, the sensor is pointed the wrong way. Let's just rotate that like so. Put you down here. Connect that in position. Okay, that's good. We'll put our cack pipe back in position here. Very good. One screw me driver. Okay, that's getting tight. We're good there. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. This guy. How'd this go? Oh, I see. It's multiple plastic pieces. Okay. I know this comes apart. Okay. There's an O-ring on there. There. Now there's a new O-ring on there with some lubricant. Snap that thing in position. Good to go right there. All right. And let's see, last piece. Before the hose, there's my surge tank in a box right there. Let's put the little hose on first though. Here's my new one. The GM one, part number 555-968-908, the Ocho. Pull this guy open. See, this is why you can't send things back if you're a mechanic. See the how we open things? We just destroy the box. The bag, the box, whatever the package was, instantaneous annihilation. That is the way. Okay, so that's the old hose. We're going to transfer over the clamps. Okay. Nice. I'm in the home stretch. We're going to get this car done today. Better than all the cars I can't get done today, which seems to be a theme around here. I got big projects. We got a dually Silverado outside and I can't find an axle for it. That one's stressing me out pretty bad. Let's see, that's all on, bolted on, hose, clamps, good to go. Degas bottle time. Doorman for the win. This is part number 603-9er55. Reproduction coolant surge bottle. Yep. Here to you. This guy is gonna slip. See a little tab right there? That tab's gonna slide in like so. And then our two, where those bolts go on the battery. That one. That one. Let's get my little 10mm driver. There we go. Click. And then lastly, this hose right here. Very nice. Perfect. Yeah. It's gotta be just right. There. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's handle this nasty air filter situation real quick. Clean filter. Unclean filter. Put it in the hole, latch it in, screwdriver it down, electric driver. Lauren Ann.
Yeah.
What's up, babe?
Hey.
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 Hey. What you doing?
What ticket does this go on?
What?
The Ford, the wipes.
Probably the Ford.
Wet wipes.
The Ford wet wipes?
Yeah.
That is probably going for the Ford.
There's like 20 Fords.
The Ford that we need wet wipes for.
Oh.
That one. It's the wet wipe Ford.
Wet wipe Ford?
Customer states wipe my Ford. That's the one we need. Let's go ahead and fill this thing back up. Push the button. It's sending in the coolant. We're gonna fill it back up. Start it up. Check it for leaks again. And then change the oil. I think this one's good to go. And don't tell me I can't mix the gold coolant and the pink coolant, because I can. They're all made out of oats, so we're good. All right, let's restart this thing so we can get the coolant circulating through the engine. Yeah, it sucked up some of it. We'll keep sending it in. Old coolant, new coolant. Mine is shinier. Powered by Amsoil. Ah, look at that. For you guys that say you can't mix coolant together, you're right. Look, it's self-segregating. Red coolant on the left, white coolant on the right. Yeah, those two are not wanting to mix together very well. Yeah, I'm just kidding. There's a boundary in there. There's like a barrier to keep the two things apart. So what we got is coolant coming back in and re-entering, and it's just not draining out enough and circulating enough to mix together. Yeah, that'll even out later on. Let's give it a couple squeezes. Yeah, see it? Yeah, that one's starting to get a little darker. Yeah, they're gonna mix just fine. Alrighty guys, I think temperature has stabilized. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the cap on this. We do need to test drive it, put it through a heat cycle and then cool it off and then bring it back and then recheck the level, but we can do that later. So what I'm gonna do next is kind of prep this thing for the oil change it's going to get. And then I'm gonna hand it off to Dave and let him kind of finish up on it, because I need to go back outside and continue troubleshooting that thing right there. So like I said earlier, I had to go put some gas in it. I still have not put the gas in, have not put the gas in there, but I need to go back and continue troubleshooting this thing. So I'm gonna walk away from this. I have done my due diligence, it's been diagnosed, we fixed the issue. The coolant is starting to mix, which is good. Need to come up to temp, and of course it needs an oil change. So, since this thing's not ready for additional services yet, what I can do, pop the top real quick. Oh, get down there. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna dump in some crankcase cleaner while this thing is sitting here idling and running. There we go. I have to shut it off. It's spewing PCV out through the top of the valve cover. Yeah, I've got some BG Products EPR right here. This is our oil sludge cleaner business. So we dump that right on into the oil system. Start the engine and run it. This chemical is gonna circulate through the system. It's gonna break down any sludges and carbons and gross things of that nature that we do not want inside of our internally combustible engine. Restarting. All right, so we're gonna leave that thing alone for a while. Let it do its cleaning business. Recap: we've got tight hose clamps, tight hoses, coolant, new bottle, clamp, 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 clamp. All the clamps are in. That's good. All the push pins are back together. I am done with this one. I'm gonna walk away. So that being said, I've got nothing more to offer on this particular video other than a thank you for watching it. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Do not forget to engage that like and possibly even subscribe button while you're down there. That way you do not miss out on any future content. So one more time, again, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I'm going back to my Buick. If you want to see the torturous odyssey that's putting me through right now, I will leave links to the other videos on that thing down in this video's description. See you guys there. Have a great day, in a video, in a transmission.